And I've realised something. I've got to the end of this build and I wasn't recording any of that build. I was happily talking away, but none of that was recorded on the camera.
Alpha, the Falcon is back. Prepare for him a hard work with attitude.
Hello and welcome to the next episode of Build the Megazord, where we're looking at issue 46 this time, and we are continuing with the body of the Mastodon. And in fact, in this video we are building the exact same thing again. It's just the other foot of the Mastodon, and you can see them both here. And the reason that you can see them both here and they're both complete is because I've just built the second one and I didn't realize that the camera wasn't recording for the whole thing. I've got all the audio and I'm going to upload the audio to Patreon, so if you're interested in the audio of me building it, it's on Patreon. So yeah, that's a bit embarrassing. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to just put last week's video in again, so you actually get to see me build the foot. Rest assured, I have got the foot right this time. It is the right way around from the start. The only difference is that the hinge is the other side of the foot. So yeah, here's the foot being built again, pretending to be the second foot. All of the legs are again sculpted beautifully. They've got this wonderful silver paint. They are plastic, they're not metal. I don't think we've got any metal parts here. No, we haven't. It's all plastic. And then we've got this lovely red detailing part here as well. So I'm just going to push all this to one side, and the first parts we will need are these two parts of the leg here. Zoom in just a little bit, and also this red detailing part that I just mentioned. So you'll see that there's a little slit just there. This red part just needs to slide into that slit so it fits in there like that. And then we get the other side of the foot or the leg, and line everything up, slide it all in, and there we go. We have that lovely red part there and the beginnings of a Mastodon leg. The next part we will need is this foot part here. Got the Mastodon toes here. Flip it around, and it's this side. It's this side. I was thinking those pegs do not match those holes, but no, it's this way. So you've got two pegs here, you've got two holes there, and we just line them up like that, and then we just screw it in to secure it. And there we have that all done, looking very nice indeed. The next thing we need is this kind of inner contraption of the foot. Now you may think this is overkill, but of course the foot also forms the back of the Megazord when it's in Megazord mode, and will have the cannons on and stuff like that. So this is the mechanics that should make all that work. You see we've got these three pegs here that match with these three holes, and actually you've got some grooves there to make sure that it is all aligned properly, and that just pushes in there. It's at a slight angle, which threw me just a little bit, but that is how it's meant to be. And then once again we just screw it down to secure it. And there it is, all done. The inner workings of the foot there. Now we have to attach this next part here, which is a little flip out part that I believe flips out to help hold the pterodactyl when it's in tank mode. And we have another one of these spokes here which we've seen before. It's got a smooth end there to push it in, and then we've got textured end there to hold it in place. So if I hold the foot this way, and if I get this piece so that it is, yeah, it is like this, it is this way up. You see you've got a piece of detailing there, it's slightly slanted, so it needs to slant towards the foot, away from the red detailing, and then we just line it up there and we just push this part through to secure it. I'm actually going to push it into the top, I think, because that'd be easier to push down. Yeah, he says. I'm going to have to push it in at all. Oh, I might have to do this off camera. Be right back. Yep, I definitely have to do that off camera because you have to look down there to make sure that the hole and the spoke is aligned, and that is quite fiddly to do. But yeah, that part goes in and comes out again like that. And I think when it's on the back of, yeah, I think it's to hold a pterodactyl in place. If I just get the pterodactyl, my poor broken pterodactyl, I think that these holes here is where that will slot in place, and it does. It slots in there. So when it's in tank mode, it will sit on there. I'm not going to do it now because as it stands, I don't think it can hold the weight. But yeah, you can see that will go in there like that. So that is what that flap is for. Oh, can I do it now? Nope. Ooh. Don't want to damage the pterodactyl any more than I already have. Oh dear. Right, let's just finish off this leg before I damage any more of my Megazord. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is get the bottom of the foot, which is again lovely detailed. You've got 4 big spokes here, and there's no screws. You just push it in. He says. Again, I'm going to have to do this off camera. Be right back. There we go. As soon as you get the alignment right, it all works. And you know, you can put some glue into those parts, of course, as well, but you really don't need it. That is not coming off anytime soon. And then, of course, we've got the flap here, which will flap out for the pterodactyl, like you saw before. And this hole here is for the cannons that will sit on the back of the Megazord. So one final thing left to do, and that is just pop this plate on here. You see all of these sticking out parts match this Cyberman looking plate here. Doesn't look like a very confused happy Cyberman. Oh, it looks even better with eyes. No eyes. And then it's like, oh hello, looking around. Look to the left, look to the right, and yeah, okay. I need to stop. We will secure that down at a later date because that is quite loose, which is great, which means I can have hours of fun playing with this over the next week. But yeah, that is the first of the Mastodon legs all done. And like I say, I did make sure that I got it the right way around first time this time, so that is what the feet look like at the end. Sorry about that, a bit of a shambles this week, but next week I promise you we've got a really exciting part, and it is to do with the Mastodon, and it's very exciting. And also I do want to say that in issue 46 you get this part here, which isn't used this week, but it is going to be used next week. I've got the parts to the left of me here, ready to build. So that's what's happening next week. I hope to see you then. Really sorry for this week. Like I say, next week it's going to be exciting. So I'll see you then, guys. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.